Eight is none other than 1009 is none other than GALLET, released from Band Presto back in 1996. Outrageously rare. You might have been asking, what were the guys working at Toplin doing before they went to Cave? Well, they worked on GALLET, which surprisingly, an updated version of it released not too long ago on the Exa Arcadia system. This, the original version of it, let's see, who are we having up here first? Let's have you. That's the way it goes on Monday. This is picture straightforward enough. You've got oh no, you're all good. You've got power-ups that change almost, you've got lasers, like a straight laser shot you can get. Keep going. 3 lives. That is a large 4-amp power-up that you can get right there. Oh, no. 19,990. It's tough, man. It's tough. Thank you so much for being here, man. The guys that worked on a lot of the Toplin games branched off after Toplin closed, and they ended up at Band Presto, and they made this. Band Presto, mostly known for their licensed IPs, Godzilla, Sailor Moon, Ultraman. I was working on a different Monday game. I had a cabinet all set up, and, it was ready. The game was ready. Played all the way through it and was kind of like, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this as a Monday game. And that's not what we want. We want something that everybody's going to dig. So we ended up switching games this morning and going with GALLET. I've been anxious to play this one. This one almost made it T20. Very, very difficult. One of the interesting things with the scoring mechanic is the crystals turn color, and they can be worth 10 points or 2,000 points, and anywhere in between. Getting through the stage with that last icon that he just picked up is big points. So, some very fun bullet patterns, and they're fun, but they are tough. Surprisingly, that jet burst does not hurt you. So you can fly over. My first playthrough, I was like, is that going to take me out? And it didn't. Using those bombs, good use of he actually just destroyed it there. Going after that space shuttle, using the invincibility frames. Tough, man. What'd you think?
Oh, it's fun. It's tough. I like the graphics. Yeah. I think any shmup player would like it, for sure.
Very cool, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Here, we'll give you one of our ghost coins, too. So I appreciate you making that trip out, man. Thank you so much. Having a little bit of on the monitor here, a little bit of a degaussing issue with this monitor, so we'll have to get that fixed. But the stream at home enjoying direct capture, so that all looks good. Typical V-shot pattern, bullet, power up to start. Which it is, you know, this game, normally people think, oh, I want a larger monitor on shmups. Technically, much more difficult playing a shmup on a 25-inch monitor than a 19-inch monitor. And even more difficult playing one with a degaussing issue. Cabinet must have been rotated just a slight enough to where it shifted the magnet field in the monitors. But we'll get that all squared away. Our players here are up to the challenge. So like asking, which game did we say we swapped for Air Gallet? I didn't. I don't know. I'm going to spend some more time on it. I rotated it back into the vaults. Maybe someday we'll see it. But, you know, I don't want to put anything on the floor that I'm not totally digging playing it. We've seen it. We've seen a couple of games cycle out over the years. Not many. I'll let you know it was a beat 'em up, similar, not similar, but similar to Double Dragon 3. Breaking that. Oh, he's sitting back. Those shots come in quick. It is tough. Don't forget to use those bombs. Takes that boss out. Saying he's got no lives, but he's the first to make it to stage 2. That overhead coverage, they most games, well, those are some pretty thin pipes that that tank was rolling underneath, but they didn't give it to him. They let that boat go through. Interesting way to make it a little more challenging. King, what'd you think? Ooh. Garrett. But it is also known as Air Gallet. That's what the U.S. title screen says. Outrageously rare board. The value of this board has gotten up in the thousands of dollars for this board. Very, very sought after. We found it out on auction in Japan.